Hey
Oh,
man,
hey, all.
yo, yeah, everybody good? Everybody doing good? I hope everyone's doing good.
Merry coming.
Right.
It is a good day. It's Monday. Monday is not a bad day. It just happened to be the first day of weeks, and you know, most people can be quite upset about it. I can be upset about it being the first day as well, but
I mean, before we know it, it's going to be Friday. You know how the days just fly by. This day is already gone.
it is pretty much gone.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It is pretty much gone. This day went fast too. Like it went super fast.
Really
I
did.
didn't expect it. I got up and then it was 3:00.
Yep.
Anyhow, we are here with a warning. Warning. Something happened in the UK that was quite shocking. And Keir Starmer is his name. The head guy over there in the UK, Osmond Gold covered this, and I figured we'd watch what he had to say about it because it's quite shocking, to tell you the truth. I didn't expect this to I mean, well, we've been seeing it happening, but I didn't expect it to this level of ludicrous. But the question is, will we be seeing something like this, considering what's happening in Minnesota, coming here to American soil, but going past just the local governments in places, but more so to the federal level?
Well, that's how it starts, though. Locally.
This is how it starts. Yeah. Sadiq Khan was the one. Sadiq Khan is his name, right? The one over in the UK.
Yeah.
He was one of the first few to jump in, and then all of a sudden, look at the UK now.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see what he had to say about it.
Goes and makes a tweet. I'm delighted that Allah El Fattah is back in the UK and has been reunited with his loved ones who must be feeling profound relief. I want to pay tribute to Allah's family who have worked and campaigned for this moment. Allah's case has been a top priority for my government since we came to office. I'm grateful for President Sisi for his decision to grant the pardon. So this is some comments that this retard has made. This is from Allah. Dear international PhD student, by the way, I'm a racist. I don't like white people, so piss off. I fucking hate white people. A blight on the earth they are. Good thing they are stopping breeding. We need to kill more of them. Don't worry, where we are discussing we will take over your town and rape your women. Us terrorists tend to do that. The brilliant British dogs and monkeys think terrorists will reveal their plans on Twitter. There's one of them doing it right now. I'm telling you that I hate white people. Amazing that they've...
Now, mind you, these are tweets and Reddit posts that somebody has made that the UK government is happy to have back in their fold.
Wait a minute. You said that the UK.
Yeah.
The UK is also the ones that are jailing people for making tweets that speak out against
it. Yep. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Isn't that what's starting to happen in Minnesota? You can't talk about certain thing about certain people.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all thought it wasn't gonna come here? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got bad news for you, but they're already starting. They're already starting. Okay, so the only difference really between right now the UK and many other places, even you can look at Ireland, you can look at even
Germany.
Australia and Germany. The only
France,
difference between them
Sweden
and is we still have this.
Yep.
We still have this, and there's a marked effort to try and get rid of this. All right, and if you keep this, those people that go, around the place with this, they won't get it. They might get this instead.
Yeah, and we have lots of bacon, pork grease.
Keep that in. You know how in the old days in the Bible, I'm going to go biblical on y'all. You know, when the Passover, when they put the blood on the doorpost, hang a strip of bacon on your doorpost if you don't want a Muslim to come near your house. Keep pigs instead of pets outside. Okay.
Yep.
They can't touch them. Don't keep goats. If you keep goats in your front yard, you might get some.
They will get violated.
Results.
They will get violated.
I mean,
yeah.
You remember what Blackjack Persian did? in the Philippines, where he soaked the rounds in pig's blood, executed these Muslims, left one alive to go back and tell everyone else what he did. And it stopped. Just saying. Man.
I'm just saying, if you're going to threaten people with ending their life, I think in a lot of ways you've forfeited yours. I think we do it with murders all the time, don't we? You say you should have threatened. And this is what I don't understand. Any other person on the internet that threatens to end your life, you can report that, and it will be considered a violation of federal law.
Mm-hmm.
These people do it. Crickets.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can make sense of that.
And the thing is that they laugh when they do it because they understand that nothing's going to happen to them.
Yeah, that part.
Precisely.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but that's a crazy number too. By the way,
That's low. That's like
literal window licking.
I mean, what's a chimp's IQ?
they're higher than that.
It's got to be higher than that. Dang.
Mucho higher. That's Spanish.
And the thing is that with in the case of Somalia and Pakistan, 60% of their population on the low end are inbreeding.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that some wild stuff? Continue, Osmond.
Let this happen. The most treacherous government in history. They are siding with and importing people into your country that want to fucking kill you. And they're celebrating it on Twitter.
Just for context, this isn't a comedian making a funny, edgy tweet when he was a teenager. This is a 44-year-old software developer born in Egypt who was imprisoned for his political activism and who was granted UK citizenship in 2022 while in prison. People across the political spectrum are understandably freaking out, trying to figure out how the government would allow this after those tweets.
But I'll switch to something else. Advocating.
I'm going to tell you right now, that dude's a pedophile.
Oh yeah, look at
More than likely.
Look, I have seen enough. I have seen enough faces of people that have that not just propensity, but have been caught either with it on their computer, had already done it to a kid, actively found doing it to a kid. They look exactly alike of that. That dude's a pedophile. I'm telling you now, I'm standing on business that there is a pedophile. All right? Just saying.
Allow this after those tweets.
But I'll switch to something else. Advocating killing police, hating white people, assassination plot. Oh, we got even more of these. So this is the person that the British government is going and congratulating itself for. I'm delighted that this person has arrived in the UK and is with his family. His case has been a top priority for the government. They are importing people into your country that want to kill you. These people are evil. They are evil. Suicidal empathy at its peak. If I said what I wanted to say, I would get banned. So I will just agree with you.
That is wild.
Yo, Yvette Cooper is an MP, which means she's part of the parliament. The UK parliament, ladies and gentlemen. Like,
that is.
I mean, it's no different than that one immigrant. What was his name here in America?
Kilmar?
The same,
Brago,
yeah.
Maryland man.
Yeah, everything that he was found guilty of, everything he went to trial for, all the crimes he committed. You still had all these Democrat bootlickers out there crying about his deportation. It's no different.
But that actually is true, because didn't a Democrat politician literally fly down to El Salvador to have coffee with the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oof. This is becoming. People might be thinking, this is over there. That won't happen here. This is exactly what we talked about before. This is how they want you to think.
Yep.
They want you to think that this is only going to be over there. Don't worry. But they're telling you, even while here, that's the goal. Okay, let me see if I think I have it on either on my phone or on my computer. And there was a guy, a Muslimo,
A musty.
I must say that was saying something, and I think I still have it. And if I still have it, I'll send it to the chat so we can play it. Because I couldn't believe the man was saying it. I honestly couldn't, but I also could because it's par for the course. But you can right now go on Twitter and even on TikTok and find people talking about it being a natural thing for them to come and destroy Americans. They've been all over TikTok saying the same thing. This is nothing new. The problem is we think we're immune.
Yeah.
We really believe we're allowing a lot more of the radical ideologies to infiltrate everything. So why would it be immune for us? It's already to the point where they're voting in Congress. Okay? They're in Congress right now.
Yep.
I'm not sure people quite understand that this is not something that we're not looking at just the population here. They're already amongst the population. All it would take is for enough of them in government, large office government, to give the word, and they start. Because if you get somebody big enough in that position, they will just get away with whatever they have to do.
Yep.
And you act up, and you don't act now to stop it, you're in trouble, mad trouble.
So
that's the reason why we're covering it now.
So to this end, it's more than just staying alert and paying attention. Do something about it.
Yeah. So
it's not enough that we're alert and paying attention. It's no. You need to vote. You need to begin writing affidavits. And this is to all of us. We need to start writing affidavits to make sure that a foreign entity government like Sharia is not going to cement itself within our constitution, because there's no place for it there.
Point blank. So I found it. I'm going to send it to the chat. And mind you, this was on TikTok, okay? And not years ago, this year, okay? This was this year on TikTok. Let me download this to the computer so you guys can have it. Close that down. Open this up. Warning, this is going to anger you. Okay, just want you to know this will anger you.
Oh, good.
His face alone will upset you. He has a very punchable face. This dude here.
You right.
Listen carefully.
This is a Muslim country, and every single one of you will be Muslim. It's just that simple.
Yeah, okay.
Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this religion of mine will enter every single home, whether you like it or not. It will overtake every religion, whether you like it or not.
So if you somehow believe that the few, if you want to call them that, good Muslims, that don't follow fully the tenets, that they're not enough to stop the ones that fully follow the tenet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might be like a really, tough dude that you think that you follow Islam because it's nice, or you found something in it you like. I'm not dogging you for finding something you like, but just understand that the ideology that's larger than just this peaceful portion that you found,
mm-hmm.
they have more of a voice than the quiet ones,
mm-hmm.
and they will do a lot more damage than you can. You will not be able to stop them from within the organization. You're going to be the first to get ended.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care how nice you think it should be. That's not the tenet of the most. Do you have a breakdown, Lee, of what they actually believe?
Well, they have 5 tenets that they believe in. So
I think y'all need to hear for yourself exactly what they're about.
Yeah. So Islam is basically defined as submission to God. That's the definition of what Islam means, is submission to God. And there are 5 pillars, which is the profession of faith, prayer, almsgiving, Ramadan observance, and the pilgrimage to Mecca. But within those 5 tenets, it's the Quran telling you that you have to do this in order for you to get into heaven. Mm-hmm. That Allah will get you into heaven, and you must abide and observe all of these 5 tenets in order for you to achieve that. But also, there's also this idea of jihad, which basically it's within this profession of faith, the shahada, that jihad exists in, where more liberal individuals would suggest that jihad is more of the struggle of the soul, but the Quran says something different. The Quran says that those who do not believe, you must commit jihad, which is essentially annihilation of the unbeliever, the infidel, as it were. So that's how they kind of sort of do it. It's the annihilation of the infidel, which is what you and I technically are if we don't believe the tenets of the faith.
And if you don't convert to Islam, what happens to you?
So there's only two options, or well, three options. Well, two really. Pay a tax and be subservient to your Islamic masters, or die.
That's some crazy work. I'm looking here. I just did a simple search, right, on X, and the amount of crazy, when I say crazy, I mean some crazy stuff that is. I'm just going to play a few of them. This is some wild stuff, bro. Like wild. Again, remember, we think it ain't coming this way. I'm telling you, it's here already. Okay? It's here. This is in Dearborn, Michigan. Here we go.
تا وقتی که انشاءالله این کاخ سفید را حسینیه نکنیم فریادمون همین است که مرگ بر آمریکا.
Please understand, they do not want you, your family, anything to do with you alive. They want you gone. This is not a negotiable religion. They do not care about whatever your white picket fence dream was. They don't. Here again.
The word, and with a decree of yours, you will annihilate them. Ya Rahman Rahimin, you annihilate it. And you destroyed the likes of Ad and Thamud and Fir'aun. These are the Fir'auns and the Ad and Thamud of today. Ya Rahman Rahimin, we ask you, Ya Allah, destroy them. Destroy them, Allah. Take them off the service of the earth. Ya Rahman Rahimin. يا أكرم الأكرمين.
على القوم الكافرين. اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين.
Can we pause for a second? So when they said give us victory over the polytheists, those are the Christians.
Yes, those are the Christians.
Because Islam believes that so Christians have this understanding called Trinitarianism, which is one God, three persons. Islam is so low IQ in their 67-point IQ understanding of things that they think that Christianity believes in tritheism, which is three separate gods. And the concept of that is big. We're not going to go into that now. It's just that's their understanding. So when they say defeat the polytheists, that's the Christians, because of their misunderstanding of certain key doctrines of the Christian faith. So
they're a weird bunch. Okay, they're a weird bunch, weird crazy.
انصر عبادك الموحدين. اللهم انصرهم على القوم المجرم احصهم عددا. اللهم قتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم.
اللهم يا ربنا انهم يجاهدون في سبيلك. اللهم انهم يجاهدون في سبيلك. اللهم انصرهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصرهم على اعدائهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم عليك باليهود اللهم عليك باليهود واعوانهم فانهم لا يعجزون. اللهم احصهم عددا. اللهم احصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم احدا يا رب العالمين.
عليك بالصليبيين. اللهم عليك بهم فانهم لا يعجزون. عليهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم نصرك الذي وعدت على القوم الكافرين.
Allahumma destroy all the enemies of Islam. Allahumma destroy all the enemies of Islam. May Allah destroy them completely and show in us the great signs of Allah in their utter destruction, annihilation, humiliation.
عليك بالأمريكان ومن والاهم اللهم أحصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم أحدا
يا رب اللهم اقتلهم بددا اللهم احصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم أحدا يا رب.
From the goat's mouth.
I just think y'all need to understand exactly how far they're willing to go. We hear all the time about Americans defending the homeland. And mind you, that was a good mantra because back then we meant it and would do it. Not today. You might be hard pressed to find more than 50% of Americans who are patriotic enough, on just aside from the religious side, patriotic enough to not allow this on American soil. In fact, the concept of patriotism has changed now to allow any and everything into America because that is their concept of patriotism. Now, when you say you expatriate, they don't even know what that means, much less what patriotism means. They have no concept of sovereignty anymore. There is none of that anymore either. So that's why most of these people can't understand the way Israel thinks, and they cannot understand even the way people in Gaza thinks. They think this is a matter of human rights when it is not that. It's a patriotism issue. It's a land and people issue, and they don't seem to get that, and they make it into a ideological idea of this person needs love and they need to be seen and need to be heard. All this mushy, soft, sissy stuff. And they still don't understand that you go over there with your rainbow hair and your homosexual behavior and you are instantly beheaded. They don't seem to get that.
And one of the reasons is because in our education system, they're pushing this, we're on stolen land concept, we're colonizers. So they don't even see this land as ours, as American citizens here. They look at it as stolen land. So in their mind, they're like, well, if this is stolen land, someone else can come in here and steal it.
Yeah,
it's free game, and it's not. I don't know why these Muslims think that it's going to be that easy to come over here and get us to do and bow to their will. It's not going to happen. There are millions and millions of Americans who will not allow that to happen. They will wipe you and your ideology off the face of the earth if you cross it.
But there are also millions of Americans who, in the name of compassion and empathy, will bow down to Islam.
Yes, but and I agree with that. But what it's going to take is going to take them seeing the bad side of Islam that these people don't talk about. And when that starts happening to them, they'll finally be like, whoa, this is what we asked for. And it's going to be the ones that knew, they're going to be standing back, looking at them and telling them, we told you so. And they'll be the first ones screaming for help with their hands up like this.
Yeah.
Well, it'll definitely be the one we're not going to tell them about. That's for sure. We're not going to be on their side. If you can scream all you want, but we're not going to help you. Like at some point, we have to put some kind of a quarantine. Yeah, that's a word. Yeah, we are at an impasse really, and we might not think we're there yet because we're looking at how bad the UK is. But the UK was once right here, like right here.
Yeah,
it started with the banning of guns, and the knives started to happen, and then this is when the jihadists realized they can attack more people, and so they started hurting more because they weren't getting popped, and then they started to arrest the people getting stabbed instead of the people stabbing folk. And if you look at what's happening here, look at Ilhan Omar. Okay, do you believe that back say like in let's go to 1995, 96. Could you ever see?
Post-Gulf War?
Yeah. Could you ever see somebody like Ilhan Omar getting in front of a microphone representing U.S. government policy?
No.
Hell no. No, you would never have seen that. But now, it's not only she's on the news, she's everywhere. Her mindset is being supported by social media platforms, by influencers. This is the crazy part, that we might not believe that the UK is ahead of us. We might believe that, but they're not. We might be on par with them. We just more readily accept it.
Yeah.
The UK still revolts in some ways. But we're not in any better shape. And here's the other thing. We can actually still say something about it. That's good. You can't say anything in the UK, but we're very close to not being able to say something.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, just look at Minnesota. This is how you know you can't trust these people. Stealing money, lying to the government, lying on their immigration paperwork. They're just liars and swindlers, stealing millions and billions of dollars from the American people. And you want more of these people in our country?
Yeah.
Taking advantage of our system, trying to change the way we live to the way the way they live after they left the country that they didn't want to be in anymore. Then they come here and expect us to bow down to their whatever. It ain't gonna happen. I promise you, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
There you go.
I love this picture. It's a great picture. Daycare owners in Minnesota with no clients.
That's actually very good.
That's pretty dang accurate, if you ask me. I cannot complain about that one. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, you may not want to agree with it, but I'm sorry, but that is factual, people. There's no other way to describe it. That's pretty dang factual. And then there's this guy who investigated some stuff. So we're gonna have him play as our midpoint here. I want you all to watch what he saw happening. Okay.
Now we're being followed by the Somalis. This is another daycare center. Absolutely no signage, and there's no footprints in the snow of children playing outside. $5 million within the past
5.9 million in 2 years. 5.9 million they received in 2 years. That facility right there.
And now we have a group of Somalis telling us in our vehicle right now.
From this daycare center, we headed over to the infamous Quality Learning Center, which actually spells Quality Leering Center.
That's that IQ right there. That's that IQ.
Oh my gosh.
My word, Quality Leering. Anyway, continue.
On the outside of their sign. That's how blatant this fraud is here at this daycare.
So this is Quality Leering Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open
They
up.
said they spelt learning wrong.
Here. Don't open up.
How do you have ice here, ma'am? I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up.
Ma'am, what do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up. Don't baby.
Go ahead, Jay. You're gonna say what I'm thinking.
You know it. Of course it's the white woman.
And this would be the ones that we talked about that would bow down to this ideology and become these people's Muslims.
Yes.
Slaves. She'll do exactly what they tell her to do, just to sit at their table, but you won't be equal at their table.
No.
At all.
Leering is the process of acquiring knowledge, skills, and attitudes, is what they say, right? Oh no, wait, that's learning, isn't it?
Is leering even a word? Look it up.
It is a word.
It's just spelled wrong with even here.
It is a word that came off of the word leer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but to teach, but that's not what they're doing there. That's not what their intention was, to spell leering. Okay, that I don't want people to say, see, they're so much smarter than us. They actually use a whole different word that means the same thing. No. That's not how this worked.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want people thinking somehow that they misspelled it. Point blank period, they misspelled it.
Yeah.
Okay. Golly.
We have ice.
Man, what do you
She
think
mean the
about this
ground.
place being licensed for 99 children
Don't open up.
and getting $4 million over
Open
the
up. It's ice.
$4 million in the last 2 years?
Go away.
What do you think about that? Are you in
Go
favor?
away.
Are you in favor of that?
Go away.
You know
You're
where
not welcome here.
Are you-
Shame on you.
Are you in favor of $1.9 million going illegally, fraudulently to this business that has quality learning center but can't even spell learning right on the door.
Don't open up!
Ma'am, we are not ICE.
I don't care who you are, you don't belong here.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to find it. Hold on.
These are the allies that the dumb blacktivists and the white liberal and the bobo liberals and the Latinxes all want in their corner. This is the allies that these people want. It's just.
I'll let her finish because I have a definition for her.
I belong here just like you belong here.
Don't open up! It's ice! It's ice!
You do realize that there's supposed to be 99 children here at this building, but there's no one here. This is a child daycare center.
99 children. Paid $1.9
She got 99
million
problems and brain cells ain't one.
Do you know where the children are? Were they kidnapped? They run away? Where are the children? This is state of
Look
Minnesota.
at the face.
Right here.
If
And
she
who
is
are
married,
you?
that
My name's
man
Nick
must be
Shirley,
the most
ma'am.
miserable man on
And
earth.
who are you with?
Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Yeah, so who are you with here?
Oh, he's just been doing some research investigating the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm a Nick Shirley.
This lady, she's calling us ICE. We're just trying to put law and order back in the streets of the United States. Get rid of all the fraud.
It's just IC. It's just IC. That's what she means. We have ice outside. The ice is outside. Yeah.
You know, it's weird that she told an American citizen that they don't belong
there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's fighting for people that are taking advantage of our system, stealing money from the American people through fraud, and you're standing up for those people, but you're telling an American, hey, you don't belong here. It's
and by the way, if they were trying to spell leering, it's two E's, not EA.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is to like peer, stare, glare at.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Leering, looking leeringly, but it's not the same word. Let's just be honest, they're retarded. This is what he had to say. Hold on, let me back it up. Put up the volume.
These are parrots that have been put in front of the Negro community by white liberals. Being friendly and being a friend, I think, are two different things. I think there are many whites who act friendly toward Negroes. A fox acts friendly toward the lamb. And usually the fox is the one who ends up with the lamb chop on his plate. The wolf doesn't act friendly, and therefore the wolf has more difficulty in getting the lamb chop in his plate.
I'd like to point out, though, that...
And I say that because it is usually if you study the structure of the Negro community, economically, politically, civically, psychologically, and otherwise, it's controlled by the white liberal, who usually poses as the friend of the Negro, who actually differs from the white conservative in the same way that the fox differs from the wolf. Their appetite is the same. Their motives are the same. It's only their mannerisms and methods.
Now, now you might say, of course, you're saying, yeah, we understood what he believed about all white people. That's not the point here. The point is that he's saying to you that you fall susceptible to the white liberal more than you do the conservative. Why? Because we speak our actual mind. And if you decide to go there, if you think that's what they are, then you get what you get. But the problem is that the liberal lies to you. I'm just a small little guy. Don't worry about it. And then,
I mean, and it's been proven many times when they go up to these white liberals and these white liberal communities, and they was talking about immigration, and they're like, "Hey, we have some immigrants. Could you be able to house them? Would you be able to house them?" Well, no. Well, why not? I don't have room. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, you can't afford it.
As they're kicked out of Martha's Vineyard.
See, and Marlon, what Marlon was saying is the white conservative or conservative in general, but like hell to the no. I don't want them here, and I don't want them in my house.
Yeah.
The liberal will say, I want them in our country, but I don't want them in my house.
That part.
I will not want you here. I will not want you there. I will not want you anywhere. That's like, I will not, could not.
Literally.
I will not eat green eggs and ham. I will not eat them, Sam. I am. That's what isn't that what the Muslims say? I would not eat green eggs and ham.
I don't know what they say.
I don't know about the green eggs. They won't eat ham. Yeah, that's for sure. It's
stink.
Haram.
Halal. And that's the other thing. There are now people going around to stores that telling people they cannot serve certain meats. It's not even their store.
Yeah.
They're going to people's stores here, America, mostly New York, of course. You can't be selling that. It's not halal.
Yep. What was that one Muslim that got up there and said something about Christmas? You can't say Merry Christmas. It's not halal.
Oh, yeah.
That guy, like, who the hell do you think you are?
He was on TikTok, right?
Yeah, it's just it's crazy that these people, again, they leave a crap country. Some of the countries are crap, not all of them over there. They come here, they're running from whatever oppression, they're running from war, they're running from violence. Then they come here and try to get everyone to convert to an institution that was violent that they were running from over there.
Here it is. I found it. We'll end on that one. This one is amazing. This one, I love this guy. He's a great guy. He wants nothing but the best for America and for Americans. And if you don't like him, then you're a bigot,
Islamophobe,
a fascist,
Islamophobe,
and, a homophobe, a gleophobe, a chinophobe, a chang-chang, a changalangophobe.
Just all the phobes, just that, all of them, just
Every
single
phobe.
Every phobe. That's what
You're a phobanobodobe, overphobe, lobophobe. You're a globophobe is what you are. All right, let me bring it up here. This guy speaks the truth, y'all. Okay. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. He's a scholar. Okay, this guy's an Islamic scholar. He calls himself.
Now, when he talks, all I'm hearing is Durka Durka, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
You guys may hear English, but when he's talking, that's what I'm hearing.
That eye looks fake too, like he's got a weird fake eye. Continue.
This is a reminder that celebrating Christmas is not halal. Putting up a Christmas tree is not halal. Wishing people a happy Christmas or a Merry Christmas is not halal. Putting up red, white, and green lights or clothing or decoration is not halal. Attending Christmas parties is also not halal. Giving people gifts or presents on Christmas is also not halal. Drinking eggnog is actually halal unless you're doing it to imitate the non-Muslims. The reason for all of this is that the Prophet ﷺ, he said, "Man tashabbaha biqawmin fahuwa minhum." That whoever imitates a people, then he is one of them. So as a Muslim, you should be confident in your religion. Be proud that you are a Muslim. Don't try to be someone that you are not. This is a reminder that...
Can I ask a question? This is just the elephant in the room, okay? Just the elephant in the room. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Is he holding a microphone?
That's not halal.
Yes. That's...
And for those of you wondering what halal is, it's permissible. These things are not permissible. That's what halal means, to be permissible, to be allowed. These things are not allowed. You're not allowed to say Merry Christmas. Not allowed.
So, where was the microphone created?
It wasn't in a Muslim country.
Nope.
It was in the West, right?
Yes, white people.
A Christian country.
And then a bunch of Asians co-opted it, and then they took their kids, and
So he's using a microphone created probably by a Christian. That's not halal.
No, it's not halal.
No, you're imitating. You're imitating us.
Appropriating. Yeah, where's the lie though? Like, it is strong with this one.
Yes. The incest is strong with this one. I don't understand these people. I really don't. Because here's the thing, and someone brought this point up on TikTok before. You have mad amounts of land and people that believe like you. Okay? Literally, if you wanted to, you can take every Muslim on earth and isolate yourself to that region, and you would have land galore for everyone. Instead, you want to go to places where you are not wanted, welcomed, or invited to make yourself the main character. Well, I say we start doing one thing. Make sure they understand that they're not the main character. Like at all.
Yeah.
And y'all might say, well, that's not very Christian. No, that's exactly Christian, in case you're wondering. You are not supposed to have any affiliation with the deeds of darkness, like at all. And all the Muslim faith is a bunch of goat screwing, idiotic, low IQ monkeys. I'm going to say it, and I'll say it out loud. Anyone that espouses the crap that these clowns espouse, you're trash. You're a worthless human being. You're not worth spending time speaking to. You're disgusting. You follow a religion that rapes children, and you laugh about it. You do goats, for crying out loud, when you're bored. You people are sick. You're mentally inept to be handling anything to do with regular people. Do you understand now how we look at you? You might say whatever you want about that's America, that's America. Try.
Say when.
Y'all are just a bunch of people that think that you have the control that you don't have. You don't have that control. You don't. Which is why you're so boisterous about it, the loudest wheel and doing nothing. But I know that you're getting into the skins of certain individuals that have a loud mouth, like Candace Owens and, you know, Tucker, that are trying to convince people that radical Islam is not a thing. While idiots like this go on screen all the time and talk about radical Islam, which makes people like Tucker and Candace Owens even more retarded than they were before. You might have a good handle on some political things, but overall, that makes you retarded. I'm 100% with Ben Shapiro on this one. Even though I don't like Ben, I'm with Ben. Both Tucker and Candace Owens are retarded human beings because they believe there's no such thing as radical Islam, which is why I hope that radical Islam finds them first. It doesn't exist, so you don't have to worry. There ain't a threat. That's a promise. I hope that the best radical Islam I know finds both Tucker and Candace and tries to befriend them in their way. Because remember, Candace is Catholic, right? Yeah, go have fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
And Tucker, you say you're a Christian? Go hang out with them.
Go ahead.
Have fun. Try it. See how you like it. Remember, it doesn't exist. It's a lie by the Israeli government to push that. Just remember that, okay?
The Jew told him so.
And the reason I think they say that is because when you say radical Islam, everyone wants to automatically think there has to be death and destruction always involved in that. No, radical Islam is what's coming. It could be radical what's coming out of your mouth, just like they call right wing,
extremism. Yeah.
Extremism. They're not hurting anybody, but it's what they're saying. It's the same thing with Islam. So when people say radical Islam, it's what they're saying. The words those words can eventually become action. And they've proved this in other countries, UK, Africa, Afghanistan, Iraq. I mean, you name the countries. Let's talk about the Ottoman Wars. You know what I mean? These people are all about conquering and taking over.
That's what jihad is. It's conquering.
I will explain to you. The majority of women that do back them have one of two positions. They don't know, or they were groomed.
Yep.
The ones that experienced it leave. That is the biggest thing you will see. When women actually experience or get to know what it's about, they never back it and they leave. The women that are calling it, oh, it's okay, have never experienced it, which is why, in a lot of ways, they need to. They need to. Because apparently they want to. So I don't want them. This is America. You get what you want, right? Freedom. I hope those of you women who want the jihad thing to happen, I hope you experience it. I really do. For you, I hope you get the full Muslim experience. I want you to get it to the maximum degree. I do, because you want it. Because I care for what you want. I want you to have it in spades. And to the men that I want you to have that as well. I do. Especially to the gay ones. What you want, I want y'all to have it like tomorrow. I want you to have it. Because I think you need to experience it, because you said it's a great religion. They love you, right? It's a religion of peace. I say every bit that if you just go have it. I want you to have it tomorrow. I'm a giving kind of guy.
Pack a parachute in the process.
Yeah, pack a parachute. You might need it.
And if the religion's so great for women, right? Or anyone who joins this religion, anyone who converts, why is the punishment death if you leave it?
Ooh.
Because Christianity, we don't threaten to kill you if you want to go practice something else. Go ahead. That's between you and God. But Islam, if you decide I don't want this anymore, you can't leave. It's like prison. You can't leave. And if you leave, we're going to kill you. We're going to chop you up and do whatever to you.
So in that regard, then I think we all on the Savage Patriots need to recognize that there's no such thing as an extremist Muslim. Mm-hmm. Extremist Muslim is basic faithful Islam.
Yeah.
Now there are ones that actually act on the faith, and there's ones that don't.
But the ones that don't are westernized, or they're not practicing.
Yeah.
Or they're not the faithful. I would consider the ones who are westernized the extremists, because they're the ones trying to reform Islam, but you can't reform a religion that propagates itself upon murderous intent. Mm-hmm. And that's literally their mantra is jihad to the infidels. It has to happen. And when you achieve the jihad against the infidel, that's when you're awarded automatically position in heaven with all of your sensuality and all that stuff.
And again, I just don't understand how they would accomplish it. I mean, we do have the Constitution. You know, that's a hurdle in itself. You can't come over here with a religion that goes against everything that our country stands for, the Republic, and try to implement something that is totally against it, which is pretty much slavery, and say, okay, we're not going to abide by this document that's been around for 250 years anymore. We're going to implement this new way of living. And you really think the American people are going to be like, okay, let's do it? No.
Only the ones that don't know how to read the Constitution will.
It's not going to happen. So, it'll be 1776 all over again. There'll be mosques getting burned to the ground, and you guys will get ran up out this country if you try that, or go into hiding. It's never going to happen. And if it does, guess I'm going down with the ship.
There are some things, man, I don't understand. But what I do understand is this. There's always going to be a push for destruction. And the push for destruction will always come from within when it comes to America. We don't do a very good job of listening to outside opinions. Okay, we ignore outside opinions pretty good. But our biggest susceptibility is to those inside the walls speaking some of the most ridiculous things, and we fall for it. Mm-hmm. And Reagan said just as much. If America was going to be destroyed, it would be from the inside. It wouldn't be from some outside force, because we're good at looking from the outside to see a problem. We're hard pressed to figure it out on the inside. And this is one of the insider people. You probably recognize this buffoon. He's one of those black diaspora of folk. Okay.
Oh.
And just listen to the mental midget stuff that he comes up with. It's amazing, but par for the course.
You know what I was thinking about, ladies and gentlemen, in the black community, the majority of black people say that they're Christian. And we know saying that you're Christian and everything with Christianity and how it was fed to us even during slavery taught us to be docile, taught us to, we'll have a better life in the sweet by and by. We need to turn the other cheek. But I thought, what if the majority of black Americans was Islamic? Because when you look at Islam, they don't believe in all that turn the other cheek. They believe in the law of retaliation. They believe in keeping their family structure real tight and together. Like if you look into like the principles of Islam, they have a very, very strict code about family and sticking together and whatever. I think if I had a choice to say what religion all black Americans would be, I say black Americans should have been Islam.
Now let's dig that apart for just a second. What would that actually work out to do? The first thing that would happen is that the majority of black Americans would die. You'd see a rise in incest. Just look at Somalia. And people like that, this buffoon here, this monkey right here, which is what I will call you, which is what you are. Call it racist all you want, but he is a monkey because he's remedial. And for those of you who needs to know who he is, I will tell you who he is. The channel that he's a part of is called African Diaspora News Channel, to the tune of 1.9 million subscribers. And he has been around the block quite a bit as a dummy, because he looked like he was born retarded. Okay, like he came out chromosomes missing, absolutely nothing there, in vacuous hole in that cavern up in top of his head. That's empty. Okay, like he almost does not understand exactly who it was that trafficked his so-called ancestors back in the day. And he wants you, African Americans, to go back into a low IQ incestuous religion for your benefit. More than likely because probably he is raping his own nieces and nephews, and that's why he's trying to find a way back to the Muslim faith so he can do it under religious coding. Men like this, if they lean towards that, they must already have a propensity to look at family members of children in a sexual way, because that is all the Muslims do. They are pro-marrying kids, and this remedial jackass wants you to think that's the best way for you to go. What does that say about him? It tells me that this dude more than likely wants to diddle his nephews, or possibly, if he have kids, his own. You got to be sick. But again, not the outside, the inside is where you're going to fall for this nonsense. This okie doke will fall from the inside. You can tell there's no life behind those eyes. There's no activity in that so-called brain that he possesses. It's all gone. For you to sit in front of the camera and tell Black Americans you need to, it's a peaceful religion and it's all about family, while the whole religion purports to want to have child marriage, and you don't figure that out, something is wrong with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what's going on in Africa with these Black Muslims out there? What are they doing to Black Christians?
Killing them.
They're killing them.
And that's what he wants.
Yeah. What did Islam do to Malcolm X? Killed him.
There you go.
Or was part of that. So no, nobody wants to buy into that ideology. These are the same people that will sit up here and quote history from the same people they say that oppressed them.
That's wild.
Fun fact, Islam actually do not like melanation.
Yeah. Hates Black people.
They don't realize that even in Gaza, you're called a slave over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got snacks. They have snacks over there that have a racist tonality to them about you all. Just so you know, Black Americans. Blacks in period. Blacks in period.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't want the truth. So this is why I hope that you have what you want. I really do wish it for you. I do. I will make sure if it's within ever my control to give you exactly what you want. I hope you get it, because it seems like some people learn only by trial and error. Except with, here's the problem with this error, there's no taking back and there's no second try.
Yep.
It's one and done. So I hope you're ready. I hope you've already made peace with whatever you got to do here. Just make sure you understand that. But people like that Black dude, and a majority of the folks that don't understand exactly what the Muslim faith is about, they will listen to some silliness about some random white person tells them about it, while telling you they condemn white people. Yeah. And then they will go and join it. And then I even saw a woman, she decided to go join Islam and leave the United States, and had, she was doing all the hijab thing. Then she got over there and realized, I should never have done it. She couldn't get out. She did get out eventually in a bag. She did get out. She managed to escape Islam, just not in a manner that made her choose a second path. She was done. They killed her. They killed her. So if that's what you want, I mean, the UK is always halfway there. So I would just suggest that the UK is already gone. I'm not even worried about finding the old UK back.
I mean, Europe itself is gone.
It's gone.
Save for a few places like Poland, Switzerland.
Italy's cleaning up too.
Greece.
Italy's trying to get them out. Greece.
So here's one thing that I do know is that Japan's not fooling around.
No. Nor is China.
No. Korea. But yeah.
Yeah, France has been gone for about a decade now. Yep. I used to want to go to these places. You ain't finding me over there. Okay. I'll watch you on TV. I'll read about you in history books. I still got family in Ireland, but I'm not stepping foot over there. I'm kosher.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine with the Eiffel Tower covered in crap and burning.
Yeah, I'll just take I'll buy one of the little, trinkets and say I've seen the Eiffel Tower, or watch Spider-Man. That might be the best way. I'll just watch Spider-Man, the multiverse one, and I can see the Eiffel Tower. Or G.I. Joe.
It drives me crazy when this guy brought up slavery, but he doesn't even talk about who started the North Atlantic slave trade. Muslims. So you want black people to join the same religion that started this whole slave trade stuff, but you just want to point the finger at white people and Christianity. Christianity was around long before white people got a hold of it. So-called white people. So
isn't that weird? Isn't that weird?
They don't want to read their history. It's just white people. White people bad.
I just know this. If you are one of those people that are concerned about it, start with your local office and make sure they never get in.
Yeah.
You have to start understanding that this is where they start. They start small. And then they eventually get bigger. Secondarily, as long as our laws allow it, stand up for yourself. They come into your store talking stupid, you kick them out your store. You don't even ask them questions. You literally, if you have to, shove them, punch them out your store. You have the legal right to do that because they're disrupting your commerce. Learn your laws about what they can and cannot do while in your stores. Learn what you can and cannot do to you while you're in a store. Learn about your privacy laws. Learn about all of those things. The more you know about that, the better off you are.
Yep.
The better off you are.
And Marlon, I'm glad you said that about the local governing and the local communities. We focus so much on big government. We focus always on Congress and the president and all these other things that are well outside of our control, besides voting. And this is why these things like this, these Somalis and all these Muslims move into these communities, because people are so focused on things outside of them. They're not focusing on the things that are moving into the communities trying to take over. If you would focus more on your community, don't worry about outside of it. Focus on what's going on in those communities with your local government, your mayors, your council members, and all that. Start focusing on those people and get them up out of there if it's one of these people that want to change the whole culture of our country.
Exactly.
Like it's happening in Minnesota and Dearborn, because that community, those people that live in those communities were focused on, oh, Donald Trump, bad. Oh, Tim Walz, and we all do it. But you got to stop focusing on that big picture and start focusing on that local.
That's why get involved with your school boards, get involved with your local mayoral elections, your city councilmen, your comptrollers, all that local stuff. That and
ombudsman, all of it.
Exactly. And then also, Joyce, this is the Constitution. Read up on it, memorize it. This is your deal.
That's your weapon.
Yep.
That now, to mind you, that's your political weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. You also have if you're a believer on the ways of Christianity, then you have your Bible as your weapon. But if you're just going to deal with this on a governmental level or a civilian level or even just a patriot level, the Constitution is your best friend. And I mean, know it. Because while you have the freedom, the people have the freedom to feel as they want and believe as they want, you do not have the right to force your belief on everybody else. And the instant you start doing that, you are now violating the very thing that gave you the right to even have the option to think the way you're thinking freely. So if you don't know, you need to know. If you have not figured it out, find it and read it. This is going to be eventually, it's going to be absolutely pivotal, because they'll hide themselves in the idea, like Mamdani did, like Ilhan Omar did, and after they win your vote, they show their real colors. It's going to start happening more and more. Get to know who they are, recognize them from afar, and keep them out of office.
Yes.
It's really that simple. This has nothing to do with race, because there are white Muslims too. All of them, everyone claiming to be of Muslim faith, keep them out of office. They do not belong there. They're not part of American society. You can practice your faith all you want in your own home. We do not have to hear about your crap in the public square, and we definitely don't need your stupidity in public office. We don't want you there. We don't need you there. It was not built for you there. You are not wanted there. Nobody wants Islam in America to be the pervasive religion. We don't. There's nothing about you we like. There's nothing about you we want. There's nothing about you we admire. Zero. You offer nothing but goat screwing and kid marriage. That's it. Your whole ideology is worthless, just like your prophet, that pedophile piece of shit. No one cares that he died. He should have died sooner. He should have had some venereal disease from all the goats that he screwed and died at the age of 10. I don't care about your stupid prophet. Your prophet is a worthless person, and I'm glad he's dead and roasting in hell. And that is the place for most Muslims who don't turn. There, you like what I said and don't like what I said, really don't care. But the instant you can tell everybody they need to die because they don't believe the way you believe, screw you and your stupid religion and your stupid prophet and your Allah, all of them. Screw them all. They're just as worthless as anything you can spew out of your mouth. And if you call this bigoted, screw you too. Again, y'all just think that this is some kind of a soft, this is coming. It is coming. And if you don't develop your spine now, you're not going to have one later.
Yep.
I'm just issuing you the warning. If you don't find your spine now to stand on business with these people, you're not going to have it at all. So with that warning, you've been told. And if you still fall for the okie doke, don't complain if they come for you and do what they got to do. Okay?
And then don't blame us.
And don't blame us. We tried telling you. We tried telling you. We tried telling you. We'll be back Wednesday. I do have a question about a topic come Wednesday, by the way.
Ooh.
The fallout, and it is a Candace question, because she has been. Let me see if she's changed. Let me see now. So the last time she streamed was 10 days ago, as of today.
Well, she was on Christmas break.
Christmas break for 10 days?
I mean.
Okay. Speculation about the Mitch situation, and she went after one of her fans. Kilgore, Brian Kilgore, something Kilgore.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Oh, she went straight after him. Like right for his because he disagreed with the Mitch thing, and I want us to cover that debacle. So think about it.
No, I'm down. I'm down.
Just take a look at Twitter and see exactly how that's going on. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, she's posting comments and clapbacks on Twitter, but she ain't posting nothing. Nothing. So she ain't on that much of a sabbatical. Okay. Just saying.
Look, it's a little weird.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird. Freaky. Jeez. Yes, I am actually black. Most days. Hey, you should see me when I'm angry. Then I get really black.
I'm black, but I'm not a part of a community. I despise that. The black community. I'm not part of that. I'm me.
He's part of the bro community.
That's it. I'm just
a
me.
Bro. He's a gym bro. Is that what you are, a gym bro?
I'm all types of. I can have all types of labels. I'm a
He's
gym
a
bro,
a gym bro,
a music
chef
bro,
a GoPro bro,
a GoPro bro, a gigolo bro. No,
but he's not as a homo bro, so he ain't that.
I don't get down like that.
Nope.
Don't get down like that. Either way, we'll be back come Wednesday. And that's only that's gonna blink and it's gonna be here. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They told us when we got older that life would just fly by. I didn't believe them.
And then it flew by.
Then it's flew by. So
the 2025 is gone, man.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Exactly.
It blinked and it was gone.
Look, weren't we just doing an episode
on the election?
The election,
yeah,
the inauguration, and all that stuff. It just seems like
that's
it's just
wild. That's wild. Anyway, we'll catch up with you guys come Wednesday, Mr. Lee.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will see you then. Peace.
Peace.